How you doing? I hope you're all doing well. I love you guys. I hope you're doing well. I'm very excited. I will go over this right here. Here's the date right here. Today's the 22nd. Of course, like I said, we're watching the 27th. Trump's going to a conference this day right here, which could be relevant. As I said, when Trump fell down, I fell down, and I got hit in the side. I believe that was going off. The Lord was showing me something else at that time. But anyway, it's here and here. Here's the dates right here. This, I set up to the 6th. As I said, Passover would be right here on the 27th, the full moon. Then right down here, this would be, this 6 would be the last day of Passover. This would be the 8th day on the 7th. Right in there. High watch. I will go over this right here. Right here, my videos. As I said, I have been observing the barley. The barley, I've been watching the barley. Also, too, way back here a month ago when I was talking about Nostradamus and about we have to be out of here before the 23rd. As I said, this is Venus covered in the sun and this right here. And I will go over both of these right now. This is observing the barley. As I showed you right here, about the barley and about that's when you're supposed to observe the month of Abib. You're supposed to observe the barley when it's ripe. Observe. We are observing on my channel. For any of you that want to know, well, concordance or what the words mean, here is what the words mean. A lot of channels go into this highfalutin. What does that word mean? Here is the words and what they mean. Right here. What the words mean. That's right here. I do have this right here. I will post it down below. Here's what the words mean. A lot of people like doing that. It says observe. Smitten. You're supposed to observe. The Lord spoke to Moses. Right here. Here's the word. The month shall be the beginning of months to you, Abib, right here. And this is when you start your year. First month of the year to you, right here, the observance. Well, I can see that other people have been picking up on what I've been saying, but there's only one problem. You can watch his video, good brother of mine, love my brother, he does a good job. There's only one thing about what he's talking about is that he's not observing. He's not observing the barley. He's not watching. You're supposed to be watching. So it doesn't off any calendar. It's when it's ready, as I've been showing in my videos months ago. Right here. I've been observing the barley from Israel, as I've been talking about. And the storks came early, just as I said. So he's doing a good job, but he's not observing the barley. Then I will go over this right here. Right here, my good brother, John. I love my brother, John. He does a good job. John's talking about, this is Gil Bazard. Right here what I've been talking about. We have to leave before.
Program, but on, what does he use? Oh, he's always saying it. I can't remember. It's not. I don't recall. Not Google Sky or nothing. Country. Right. So here we are 7 days out on Nissan 10 when everyone's supposed to take a lamb and, bring it into the house and all that. Right.
So you can watch his videos about the 1 hour mark if you want to watch his video. 52-minute mark, he talks about Gil Bazard saying that's going to be here March 28th, like I've been saying. But as I showed in my video, it's actually the 23rd from Nostradamus. It's Venus clothed in the sun. Venus clothed in the sun. March 23rd. And I will go over this more later. So, let's go over Chattis's here. Now this is with the harvest. In Chattis also, as they are saying about Gil Bazard right here, Gil Bazard, Chattis right here told me, because I asked him, I love my brother Chattis, he does a great job. Chattis, this is connecting the 4 months to harvest. I asked Chattis when Venus was clothed in the sun. He made a video for me. Thank you, Chattis. I love you. He said that he said that Venus is going to be clothed in the sun, just like Nostradamus did. Venus clothed in the sun. It is March. In March is Venus clothed in the sun. Well, Chattis wrote this. You say there's 4 months and cometh the harvest. Behold, you lift up your eyes and look, the fields are white and ready for harvest. Okay, family, we have the code we must decipher correctly. Right here, Chattis did it. Shavuot's right here, 4 months, comes to March 6th. March 6th, right there. So thank you, Chattis. He has a connection to March 6th. This would be the last day of Passover for me. Then my beautiful sister. My beautiful sister wrote this. She's got all these Bible verses. And anybody wants to email me, I will send you this, what she sent me. Beautiful job. She did a beautiful job. Beautiful job, sister. Love you. Thank you. She said here, March 6th, moon is at the porch of the gate before the new moon. March 13th, Jerusalem time, just like I was talking about. So she's got the heavens covered too. The moon, the sun, Venus, and the moon. Holy Trinity. By March 13th, and this is exactly what Chattis has been telling me, is time planets visible in Jerusalem. We apply Psalms 104. You can check that out for yourself. Then she put this back. She did the date calculate for me. So you got both ways. You got from the Revelation 12 sign to Saturday, March 6th. Right there. She does the calculations. Beautiful job, sister. So, March 6th, high watch, as I've been saying. And she's got it right here. And she's got the Bible verses right here. And anybody wants to email me, she wouldn't mind if I forwarded this. Right here, March 6th. So, and then you have the 4 months to harvest. This is in the sun, moon, and stars. Chattis does it right here. Beautiful Chattis. March 6th. So, this is the last day of Passover. As I've been saying, that 7th and 8th day right in there. I'm watching the whole Passover, but here she puts it right here. Thank you. There's from my sister. If anybody wants to send me an email, I'll post my email down below. But yes, like I have been saying all along. There's Chattis, 4 months to harvest. He calculated it back. Comes to March 6th. Right here is an overview. He's saying, as Gil Bazard said, but I will add probably a little bit to this video. I'll go over it. Then my brother here did a good job, but like I said, the only problem is you're supposed to observe. As I've been saying right here, the barley in Israel was a month early this year, a month early. Right here. Observe the month of Abib. Abib, as I showed you, it means barley. The word Abib literally refers to the ears of grain. So you're observing the barley in the ears of grain, which they are correct. He's correct what he's saying, but he's not observing as I am. I'm observing the barley in the ears as I have been right here ever since right here. I've been doing it a month, watching the barley as we're told to do. We're told you cannot bring your first fruits offering early. So I love you all, and I hope you're all doing well. This is a short video, and yes, so high watch for me, because the barley, observing it a month early, is the new moon was here, as I said, and as Nell was saying right here, she said right here, let's see, Nell, thank you. Right here, she says, from March 6th, it says right here, by the 13th of March, the time the planet be visible in Jew, we can see Psalms 20, right here, Psalms. But she's saying, March 6th, the moon is on the porch of the gate before the new moon on the 13th, Jerusalem time. Conjunction, Venus, right there. So, she's saying right here, March 6th, as I've been saying. Love you all, and I hope you're all doing well. I'm going to end this video here. Like I said, high watch this whole week up until the 6th, 7th, right in there. Love you all. Bye. How's everybody doing? This is just an overview. As I showed you, the barley was done here, ready. This is the full moon. This will be Passover. Then the next month, the 6th, if you go from here, this would be the full moon. You'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It would be March. It'd be March 6th, right here, or 7th, right here. This would be the last day. This would be the 8th day of Passover, right here. As I show here, this is Israel. Israel is God's timepiece. In other words, these are all the Bible verses right here. I will send this to you. This is all God's promise. You cannot grow barley in certain countries. It's Israel. It's talking about Israel. Observe the month of the Abib, means the barley. Down here says, the month of Abib cannot start unless the conditions were met for a potential wave sheaf day of the upcoming month. It is easy today, the Levites who are in charge of such things in their day know the metering of the grain would be met. These requirements 2 weeks after the new moon, as I showed. So, the wave sheaf offering. You have to have a wave sheaf offering, as I've been saying. That's the first fruits. And as I show you here, I will send you these articles. This is Israel, God's timepiece. It goes off Israel. Not where you live. You might not even be able to have barley where you live. I want to put this right here for anybody. This is my email address. If anybody wants to email me, I have people emailing me right now. I will send you all this information that I have. It's a lot easier. I will send this information to you. As I've been saying in my videos, even back in March or in December and January, I was watching. I have a person that I follow that's in Israel. I follow quite a few people in Israel, but Musha is the main one. Musha and his wife. And I have went over all this about the wave sheaf offering. And then, as I showed you right here, Nostradamus prophecies, I showed you this over a month. This was a month or two ago about Nostradamus. Then I found out Gil Bazard. And then I found these things out with my beautiful brother Chattis and Nellie that sent me stuff. And I will send you anything you want to know about information. Just email me and I can send it to you. So as I show you here on the calendar, since the barley was ready, and as I showed you with Chattis, 4 months early to harvest, this fits up with everything. March 6th, plus we'd leave before destruction happens, which that's in Luke chapter 12 or 21. It says, pray always that you're accounted worthy to escape all these things, Well, if everything's coming, and it's coming in the end of March, March 23rd, right in there, we have to leave before that to fulfill what it says, pray always that you're worthy to escape all these things. I'm going to add one more thing to this video, and I just remembered about it, but actually I'll make a new video, no big deal. Here's the time right here. I should have this video out today. Love you all as we watch. Love you all. Yes, this is just a review. I wanted to add this, just a waiting, because this is right here. Be ye ready also, the Son of Man cometh in an hour you think not. This lines up with this. We aren't thinking an extra month this year, 13th month, as I have stated in my other video. It says, ye say there is 4 months to cometh the harvest. Behold, say unto you, lift up your eyes, the fields are ready and white. And as I showed you in my last video, Israel just had snow. So, and the almond trees, as somebody else had said. I know Savine has been talking about that. Be ye ready where the Son of Man cometh in an hour you think not. This is in Luke. Chattis right here. Chattis does it from 4 months to harvest, as he talked about here. Beautiful job, Chattis. As I said before, Chattis also, Venus clothed in the sun. He told me this months ago when I had my video. And I had that in the beginning of my video. Then right here, you say, she says, the moon is in the outer court, Milky Way, the temple of heaven. Right here. March 6th, as I said. Here, she even did this for me. Thank you, Nellie. It says right here, here's the Bible verses. Exodus, John, Ezekiel. Then down here, she says, from the moon on the porch of the gate before the new moon, March 13th. That's in March, the new one. Jerusalem time, conjunction of the sun, Venus, and the moon. Holy Trinity, as I have been saying about Venus clothed in the sun. Chattis confirmed that for me. Chattis doesn't even talk, no, not that I know of, Chattis. Maybe you do. Good job, Chattis. So you got this Bible verse. You got this Bible verse right here. Lines up beautifully. And then this one right here. This right here is the full moon. This would be Passover. As I said, on the Abib, when the barley is ready, you're supposed to observe the barley, which we did at the new moon here. And then here, this would be Passover. As I showed you right here, it says right here, this would be a time that you think not. Everybody else is watching the next month, which is no problem. They just weren't observing the barley. No big deal. We were all watching. Love you all. So the 27th, that would be Passover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 6th, just as Chattis and Nellie were saying right here, be the last day of Passover. The 8th day would be the 7th. If you want these, like I said, I will send them to you. I'm adding this on to the end of my video. Love you all. I'm excited. Hope you are too. Love you all. Bye.